This is the video tutorial for the herringbone quilt. So the first thing that you'll want to do is take your 10-inch squares of fabric and place the right sides of the fabric together. So here I have my white square and my coordinating pattern square, and I've placed them with right sides facing together. And then I've gone ahead and pinned mine a couple of times. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on how large of a piece of fabric I'm working with, but 10 inches, I've had some shifting. I'd rather it not shift when I'm sewing, so I've pinned it. You want to keep a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then we're going to sew around the entire perimeter of this square. So I'll set my needle and get my 1/4 inch seam allowance set, and then I'm going to sew down this one length, and then I'm going to sew right off the edge of the fabric without cutting the thread. I'm going to turn my fabric around and sew down the other side. Never run over your pins. You may bend or bust your sewing machine needle. Okay, come down and reset. Okay, and sew down this length. And do the same for the third side. And finally, the fourth side. Okay, once you are done, then you set this square aside and you work through your entire stack, all 42 pieces, sewing each square, 2 squares right sides together until you've gotten all of them sewn, all the perimeter sewn. No, you can't open it the way that it's sewn, but we're going to be cutting it on the diagonal once all of our squares are sewn together, and then we'll do the next step.